All right, so how do we make a chart? Remember, we got our input and output. My orange is the input, my yellow in this case is the output. So you do want to have a title at the top of each column. So my input was wealth or GDP per capita. And then my output was the meat consumption. So yours, I think, is different, obviously. But anyway, regardless of what it is, you're going to copy that whole set of bivariate data. So you're going to copy the whole table, the input and the output. Okay. Now there's several ways to do it, but there's a little icon here. It looks like a chart. You can also go to Insert Chart, and it'll insert a chart, but it might not show it as a scatter plot. Like it might be like this, or it might be like this. I don't know, but you need to make it into a scatter plot if it's not already. Okay. And then we're going to go to customize. And so, it's already got a title there. Okay. And I can make it bigger here if I want. Later on, you can always adjust it by going to edit chart. Okay. But now I have to do that because I lost it. So edit chart, there it is. So I'm going to go to customize. I'm going to go to series. See that? There's some things I want to do. First of all, I don't really like the color. I wanted to make it darker. There, it's more clear. And then I want to go to add the trend line. Now it's automatically going to make the trend line a linear, which is fine. If it's not linear, then we won't put a trend line. We'll just talk about the shape in general. And I'm going to make it red. Okay, so that's what I did there. I made it red, and I also want to make this 100% so that it's more sound. Okay. And the last thing I want to do is add, so under label, use equation. So it gives me the equation of the line there. And I want to click show the R squared. So it gives me the R squared value. That's it. That is all of it. Now, later on, like if you want to go and edit it, you can always go back and change it. Let's say I want to make it so that you see it kind of goes up to 125. Maybe I only wanted to make it go to 110 here, which seems a bit silly. Or maybe I want to make it low. I think it's made this nice. Sometimes people want it, it starts at the lowest value, so mine are really close to 0, so it shows 0, but sometimes there's a big gap and then people want to make it go to 0 so they could change their horizontal or their vertical axes. So I could if I put the minimum 100,000, okay, I could do that, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to let it do its own thing, okay? But that is really it. That's all there is to it. So you can watch this video again if you're not sure, or pause it as you go, okay?